Hello, ngadu dile pucho. Good morning, students. Ani thiring ganjo lopse sawa chi gochugi. Andi lopse di mingla light, shadows and reflections hirwa. Ani light la baina pucho hakurwa. Hö la koyache. Majo hö ligirwa nyime hö inare. Majo konda chena nangla lok pargi wa digi hö inare. Lok shine yangla gi hö inare. Ani ganjo solar gi hö inare. Ta kanche hö cho kangsane karile baina. Tsewa chunga la daga dawe yu inare diki tsangma yu rwa ani light lawa ina yu la kuko re shadows lawa ina tibna la kuko re nganzo tibna po rwa nikisi nime yu chik nganzo la po ina ani nganzo gi nime yu di kagirwa kawa la tenne nganzo gi di tibna di sala po rwa dila nganzo gi shadows la irwa ani kiranzo shadows shingdong gi shadows tende mangu thong gire kiranzo sozo sukpu gi tibna mangu thong gire ta khangba gi tibna thong gire ta tibna da nganzo nam gi thong de korwa and reflections la wa ina charnang rwa kirangi shego na la dongba sta wa ina kira dongba sozo dongba shego na thong gu wa that is called reflections ya chu chang ma chang ge na la kiran sozo gi dongba ta wa ina dongba di chu na thong gu wa that is also called reflections. Okay, so light means everybody know the rays of sun, right? Like sun. um, Suppose you are sitting in a dark room, you cannot see anything, right? Room na gush na de na ke kuch thongu marwa, but when you switch on the light, bulb, right? Kirangi light on chiwai na, bulb on chiwai na, switch the on chine, then everything's become visible to you. Kirangi yen loge changma thong thup girwa, and that all happens because of light. And dige changma kharchi ni ungore la wai na tanda yela tene chungore islar. Okay, and I hope you all know what the shadows mean. Right? And it tipna lo kore. Okay, Hindi na la wai na parchai lagrwa. So ki parchai na re. Ani di ngadu phege to ne tipna lagrwa. Ani shingdong ki tipna dige changma re islan. Okay, so chapter number 11, light, shadows and reflections we have to learn. And the lopsen the ring book yo mare ani lela wo yang yo relwa ani kiran se puzo thona stea. Okay, yeah, ani nge the ring loge chiklap ginda. Okay, like an old method I'm going to teach you by reading the notes. Okay, tak thona tene shingi do shingi mindura. Okay, we see so many objects around us, right? We see so many objects around us, colorful and different. Dikhala or lana nganzo soso gi yela around us lana nganzo gi yela la gorwa chala damina sok thongres yamen thongi yores chala damina sok nganzo gi thongores rwa like colorful and different ani khashe chonda yogyo rwa ani different lawana damina so. Okay, damina chonda yogyo da ani chala damina nganzo gi yela thongores la. Okay, on the way to school, we see things like buses, cars, cycles, and trees, animals, and sometimes flowers. Then also laptala to do in by nares, laptala to do lamga gana is roa, and also kartongo na chala bus roa, also bus mangbutongures, car mangbutongures, cycles mangbutongures, trees shingdong mangbutongures, and simje mangbutongures roa, kida shimi paju samatugu roa, and sometimes flowers ani some meto dumra and damla lena meto yaning ju dinde thongre islar. Okay, how do you think kira samlo khandes tangi wes rwa we see all these objects kiran ki sambala aslawor. Okay, rwa kiran ki sambala di chala dige chazang anzo nyingu lapta do kapsula thande chine thongthup gore islar. Okay, here it's asking you the question. Now we see different kinds of things while going to school, like bus, cars, cycles, trees, and animals. Now um, uh, it's asking the question, how do you think we see all these different kinds of objects? Of course, you are going to say with the help of eyes. Now, dela kirangi kadila egi kare chance mangayarla na dita miki thongoro was like a chance mangayarwa. Chala sama miki thong thup go res like kiran sogi chance pet shuk chair in a post kiran miki chala thongi yo na 그런 게 레온디 겨봐이나 되는 기라 건다 생라 나후 기말라 두두가라 미기 요러와 믹 데디 요러와 이네 잘라 통통문도 앞에나 나라 건다 생라 데디두가라 럭시나 미기 요러와 이네 잘라 통구민도와 딜라두 믹 찍부기 잘라 통투바 소기드웨 레민도와 okay dikina samlo jekdang okay so there are chances that you are going to say that with the help of our eyes we see all these different kinds of objects. Now my question to you is that suppose students we are sitting in our room right during the night and suddenly the light goes off, okay, and it becomes completely dark. Nagu nakyan chawaina, can you able to see things then also? Then thadu kiran chala thong thup girwe. Of course not. Roa in the tongtup maroang and jogi. The tongtup kin tongtup maroa because Naguna cancha de or nothing cha de or. So this experiment or this explanation shows that we cannot see objects only with the help of our eyes. The Khartang or Lavaina, Nazonganas, Mik Chipugi, Chalasama Tongi Mewadi, Kasiure Islar. Okay, the chick. Ani, the Mashitagaral Tidwa. The think of the same place at night time if it were completely dark. Such a dagaragala nagun nakya imbe kap samlosh tangdas. Okay, what will you see? Tinikira harthongres. Chia thongumarwa, you cannot see anything, right? Suppose you go inside a completely dark room. Chashas kena room nagun nakyan chiginanglo la zures. Are you able to see any objects in the room? Kena room nagu dinanglo la chala dina thongtup ki reveslar. Thongtup ki marwa. Okay, but when you light a candle or a torch, you can see the objects present in the room, isn't it? Ina kira room nagu dinala yangla parwaina re, torch parwaina re, ani kirangi chala thongtup gurwa sir, isn't it? Marevelar. Okay, without light. So without light, light menas, things cannot be seen. Maza chala chia thongtup ki mare isla. Chala thongtubiala nganzola goyure islar. Light help us to see objects. And light ki nganzola chala thongtubiala rokpachigore islar. Okay, light ki nganzola rokpachigore islar. Okay. Next, the torch bulb is an object that gives out lights of its own. The torch bulb chingonzo ki chashawainas. Okay. Suppose if we take an example of a torch bulb, then torch bulb gives its own light. When we switch on the torch button, okay, automatically the light comes out of it. So torch gives us light of its own. Okay, like torch bulb. Another example is torch nangshingi the sun. Yeah, I hope you all know what the sun is. Right? The sun the sun is another familiar object that gives its own light. Then the sun di khare lawainas ya chala manzogi ngoshingi ki chala shembachik res and dige kharchigir lana so rangi hutig res. Like torch, sun is also a very popular or very well-known object, and we all know that sun gives the light to whole earth. Zamling gangzal hutingi di nime himba di nganzo shingor, right? During the day, nime kunglas lar. In the nime kunglas, its light allows us to see objects. Nime ki kadin la tene nganzo chala thama thongtup gore islar. We see things around us during the daytime, all because of sunlight, right? Objects like the sun that gives out or emit light of their own are called luminous objects. Nima nangshingi chala susuro he di roa nganzo zamning tenge yana he tenge roa nima nangshi susu he di susu rangi te tupnge roa susu la he yunge chala dende yunge mangbu yorwa ta. Okay, torch inare nime inare ani kiran samdang roa yangla candle inare diga samote tu orwa. Okay, dende rigi chala la khar lagi relawaina the object which gives its own light. Such objects are called luminous objects. Dende la khar lagi relawaina luminous objects labgire eslar. These things are called luminous objects. Luminous objects labgire eslar. Okay. Now, next paragraph says, what about objects like a chair? Kupkya kharlagimbe, Kurangi yorwe. Do you think that chair has its own light? Kupkya la soso rangi duwe. Okay, samajhtanga. A painting or a shoe. Painting la na par doji ochash. Ani par chikla kurangi yorwe. Ya samajhtang. Or a shoe, yan lam. Kirangi hamgo yorwa. Hamgo la soso rangi di yore yomare. Di samloche ektang. Okay, tadela peche lien kharcha durla na no chadura yomarwa. So most obvious answer for these questions will be, of course, no. We all know that chair does not produce light, right? Painting does not produce light, or a shoe does not produce light. Di onzo ha kogo parwa. Okay, things dela lien di peche no chadurwa. We see this when light from a luminous object like the sun, a torch, or an electric light falls on these and they travels towards our eye. Dikhalo gorlana ani dir jigi chalashtua kupkya inare, painting inare, lam inare, Quran so rangi yodi yomares. Dige nganzo khadu thongure lawa ina, kesi yote thumngegi, yo ma tungegi roa chala penachashawa ina, nima inare, torch inare, ya nganzo ki bulb inare, electric light. Dige gi yedi chala dige gala pona, chala chikala pona, ani shine di chala rig dige nganzo gi thongi yowa di nganzo haku gore eslar. So we enable or we able to see things like chair, painting or a shoe only because of with the help of luminous objects. Right? We see all these objects like chair, shoe or painting with the help of luminous objects, right? Like sun, torch or bulb. The light from these luminous objects fall on these objects and the reflection of those light enters our eye, and through this way we are able to see these things. Okay, and chala digenganzo gi hondus chine thongtup gore eslar. Gocho se pucho.